By the initiative of Manila's Archbishop 4 centuries ago, the University of Santo Tomas was established. With its prestige and legacy,
be involved, and be. I'm Yukti Shivakramani, and this is elections. The voice of the Tomasians remains strong. On this episode of Tiger News Weekly, we continue to broadcast these unbiased and honest reports for the narratives of these voices. We have Haylord Lavarias for News Wrap.
Good day, Tomasians. This is Haylord Lavarias from The Voicitorian, and we bring you the top stories of the week. Former V Editor-in-Chief is 6th in 2017 bar exams. Former Voicitorian Editor-in-Chief Lorenzo Lugi Gaya and 2 others led the new batch of Tomasian lawyers, ending UST's 5-year drought in the top 10 of the bar examinees. Gaya, a journalism alumnus, placed 6th in the 2017 bar examinations with a score of 89.10%. Fellow UST law graduates Clinton Toralba and Emma Ruby Aguilar clinched the 9th and 10th spots with scores of 88.65% and 88.40% respectively. The last UST graduate to enter the top 10 was Christian Louis Gonzalez, who placed 5th in 2011 with a score of 84.09%. UST ranked as the 3rd top performing school in the 2017 bar exams with an 81.36% overall passing rate, or 96 passers out of 118 examinees. CSE Executive Board has full slate next academic year. A complete Central Student Council Executive Board will lead the Tomasian student body next academic year, turning the page from massive abstentions last year. Political Science Junior Francis Gabriel Kiko Santos was elected president with 13,351 votes, beating Civil Law sophomore Carissa Camille Cruz, who obtained 9,414 votes. A total of 3,383 Tomasians opted to leave their ballots unanswered for the post. Lone Vice Presidential candidate Victor Amores, a biochemistry junior, is the new CSE Vice President, getting 15,241 votes. A total of 10,907 ballots were left unanswered. Medicine freshman Robert Dominic Gonzalez was proclaimed secretary with 9,818 votes, beating journalism junior Carol Ann Balita, who garnered 9,156 votes. A total of 7,174 ballots were left unanswered. Sole candidate for Treasurer Alec Pierce Joel Santa Ana, a marketing management junior, won with 14,759 votes. A total of 11,389 ballots were left unanswered. Adrian Lee Fernando, a medical technology junior, was proclaimed auditor with 14,587 votes, while 11,561 ballots were left unanswered. Jean Nicole Naval was elected Public Relations Officer, garnering 7,649 votes. She bested political science juniors John Crian Pineda and Jeremiah Pason, who got 6,645 and 6,273 votes respectively. A total of 5,581 ballots were left unanswered. All candidates for this year's CSE elections ran independently, as Lakas Tomasino Coalition was suspended for 1 year and Lakas ng Diwang Tomasino, the sole student political party to be accredited, did not field any candidates. COMELEC announced on March 8 the removal of the abstain option in the online ballots, in compliance with the order of the Central Judiciary Board. Voters were left with the option to leave positions unanswered. UST Rector leads groundbreaking of new Jensen campus. University Rector Father Herminio Dagohoy OP led the groundbreaking rites of UST Satellite Campus in General Santos City in Mindanao on Friday. UST Jensen will be an 80-hectare campus, 4 times the size of UST Manila, in the villages of Ligaya and Katangawan. Dagohoy said the new satellite campus would offer affordable education following standard educational fees in Mindanao. The new UST campus is expected to rise by 2020 and the academic year will officially open in 2021. Salingawi tackles Marawi crisis and 50th annual concert. The Salingawi dance troupe performed a piece set against a backdrop of the Marawi crisis for its 50th annual dance concert, Sari Manok Tanglaw sa Panahon ng Sigwa, which ran from April 11 to 12 at the Medicine Auditorium. Salingawi choreographer Robert Stephen Bayodoma and writer Diane Torres conceptualized and wrote the story, taking fragments from the different Sari Manok folktales as material for the concert. The dance tells the story of the mythical Sari Manok taking on a human form amid the outbreak of the terrorist siege of Marawi City. Arts Commission Secretary eyes reprint of Emilio Jacinto's works. National Committee on Language and Translation Secretary for the National Commission for the Culture and the Arts Michael Coroza eyes the reprint of the works of Emilio Jacinto during his 119th death anniversary last April 16 in Magdalena, Laguna. Coroza said it is important to reprint the works of Emilio Jacinto so the people will be familiar in his works, particularly the Kartilya ng Katipunan. Jacinto's Kartilya ng Katipunan was compared to 10 Commandments of God because it contains the rules and traditions that Filipinos should follow, Coroza said. Emilio the first Luz to Letran in Field Oil debut on 1 de Letran Knights and their Field Oil 25-37 left with a score of 85-90. But Knight Jeric Balanza's 3-pointer with 15.8 ticks remaining and free throws by Jeremiah Taladra sealed the win. UST will look to turn things around against the San Sebastian College Recoletos Stags on May 11, 6:30 p.m. at the same venue. Stay tuned for more news and updates. Visit our website at varsitarian.net and follow our social media accounts at VarsitarianUST. This is Haylord Laborious. Good day.
That was News Wrap, brought to you by the official student publication of UST, The Varsitarian. Tiger News Weekly will be back with more stories that highlight the Tomashan experience after this short break. Stay tuned.
A walk through the UST campus feels like a walk through time. Discovering and exploring UST would mean tracing the trails and entering its portals through the Arch of the Centuries, one of the Philippines' national cultural treasures in UST. Considered as one of the UST's prominent landmarks, the structure was the original entrance to the university in the Intramuros campus. After UST's relocation to its present site, the historic facade was put together with its original structure, facing the main building while its replica faces the Hispania Boulevard. Considering its significance and symbolism, freshmen passed through the arch towards the main building for the traditional rite of passage, which marks the beginning of their lives as Tomashans, while graduating students exit through it for the send-off rites that signify the end of their journey as students. Standing at the heart of the campus is the majestic main building constructed from 1923 to 1927, a masterpiece by engineer friar Father Roque Ruano, OP. This famous landmark is the first modern-day earthquake-resistant structure in the country. From 1927 up to the present, the main building has been the home to various faculties and colleges and administrative offices. It was converted into an internment camp for the prisoners of war during the height of the Second World War. A cross atop the main building symbolizes UST's Catholic identity. Different statues of great men designed by Italian sculptor Francesco Monti ornate its pedestal to signify the university's spiritual and intellectual aspirations. In the center is Tria Ek, a representation of the Christian values of faith, hope, and charity. Within a stone's throw from the UST Chapel is the UST Grandstand and Open Field. It has become a venue for significant university events, including the historic visits of Pope Paul VI and Blessed John Paul II.
To Tiger News Weekly. Safety is key in providing us Tomasians a healthy environment that would ensure our maximized learning experience. From these possible dangers, the university recognized the need for action. Reporting on these measures, we have Catherine Dave for Above the Fold.
In 400 years, the University of Santo Tomas has become a witness to history. It stood tall in the middle of changing times and of it as well. Over time, UST became more than just a spectator in the Philippine history. It became involved in the innovating age, played a role in destructive wars, and fell prey to natural calamities. Its oldest structure, the 91-year-old main building, was established in 1927. It currently houses the Faculty of Civil Law, the Faculty of Pharmacy, the College of Science, and the Institute of Religion. On the other hand, the Roque Ruano building was established in 1950. It was followed by St. Martin de Porres building in 1952, St. Raymond de Peñafort building in 1955, and Albertus Magnus building in 1969. Among all the buildings mentioned, the main building solely remains as the earthquake-proof structure. The rest are not as resilient as the oldest building in the university. To prepare for disasters, UST enacted a crisis management team in colleges to lead Tomasians in disaster preparedness.
We facilitate the proper in the college.
Natural science professor
in implementation